Hey loves, welcome back to my channel. Today I have a review and demo for you. Okay, so I just got my hands on the hybrid sponge by MAKEUPDROP, and so I wanted to share my first impressions and demo. This product claims to help with makeup waste and is a 2-in-1 applicator for liquid and cream makeup. My first impression of this sponge is that it is super soft. There is a little silicone drop and then the rest is a latex-free sponge. Because this sponge is so soft, you can probably get away with applying your makeup dry, but I prefer a damp sponge. I think it helps give you more of an airbrush finish, so I'm just soaking it in a little bit of water. And then make sure to squeeze out all the excess moisture. Now my sponge is nice and moist, so let's go ahead and give this a whirl. So I'm taking 1 pump of my favorite foundation and I applied it to the silicone portion of the sponge. And I'm gonna go ahead and use that to distribute that all over my face. And then once I have enough coverage, I'm gonna use the other end, the sponge side, to blend it out. So I can already see the value of this being a 2-in-1 product. I love the fact that it has that silicone drop. I definitely agree that it does help minimize makeup waste. In the past, when I've used other regular sponges, it definitely soaks up a lot of the makeup. And by this having a silicone pad, it doesn't absorb as much. And then you still have the benefit of the sponge because it still gives you that nice airbrush finish at the end. So I really like the finish that my first layer of foundation gave me, but I did want to see how this sponge would perform using 2 layers. So I'm just going to go back in and add a second layer of foundation and then blend it out. I gotta say, overall, I'm pretty happy with this sponge. It's really easy to blend out your makeup, especially when it's nice and damp. Even when you work with more than 1 layer of foundation, I feel like it's just blending out effortlessly. It is a little tricky to get in some of the smaller areas, like right underneath your eyes, and then also like along the corners of your nose. But if you just kind of like manipulate the sponge and squeeze it a little bit to make it smaller, it's not too hard to work with. But overall, I do like the finish that it's giving me. Another thing that makes this applicator even more versatile than, let's say, your standard beauty blender is the fact that it is 2-in-1. So you could essentially use this for your entire face application. What I mean by that is because it has that sponge that kind of helps you blend things out, but because it also has that silicone side, you can actually use that to lay down your contour. You can even put down your highlight, your under eye, concealer, and then use the sponge side to blend it out. So I think this product is super versatile and I definitely recommend it. So I'm happy with how my face is looking so far. I think that my skin looks like skin. It doesn't look too cakey or heavy. I do see some darkness under my eyes, so I'm just gonna go back and apply a little bit more foundation under that area. As I'm using this sponge, I'm just falling in love with it even more. It blends my makeup like a dream. It is so easy to work with. I am loving it. You can get this sponge online at MAKEUPDROP.com, and then one thing that I love about the website is that they actually have a subscription plan. So they recommend that you replace your sponge once every 3 months. So you can either just purchase it one time, you can sign up to have this shipped to you once a month, twice a month, or even 3 times a month. So I thought that was really helpful. I like the fact that they have those different subscription plan offers. So now I'm just going back in and adding a little bit more product to my nose. Sometimes with damp sponges, it actually highlights my pores, but this sponge doesn't do that. It's actually covering my pores quite nicely. So I give this sponge a huge thumbs up. I really hope that you enjoyed watching this video. This is the finished look that I came up with. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, please do so. And as always, wishing you peace, love, and good vibes until the next video. Thanks for watching.